Hi, honey. All right, we're live. I'm just gonna check and see if I can see myself on my computer. I can. All right. It would be nice if chat was there. This game has some ambient white noise at the beginning, so you're gonna have to bear with me for that. But I have chat actually open on another screen, so let me know if there's anything that you want or need. All right. English. All right. So okay. Let me introduce myself. This is a special episode of the Lunch Zone. The Lunch Zone is a show where we play games and stuff, and normally we're streaming from a collab with a bunch of people. It's a really good time, and you might notice that today it's just good old Eric. Just me, because we're quarantined. Don't worry though, I got my, oops, would you look at that? I don't want that here. Just stay offline. I have my Chick-fil-A Coke here. Tastes fine. I got my phone here. Hope we got 3 people live. If you guys want to say hello in chat, I would love to hear you. Oh my gosh, it still says we're streaming D&D. I'm gonna go ahead and change that really quick. Sorry, but if anyone wants to say hi, I would love to hear you. I'm gonna go ahead and just switch that to say that we're playing Kentucky Route Zero today. So, anyways, let me just tell you a little bit about what this is. This is the lunch quarantine zone. I'm streaming from my home because of the coronavirus and COVID-19, or however you want to describe it. And Kentucky Route Zero. There we go. And that's up. Now Twitch isn't gonna get mad at me. Alright. Hi, hey David and Bueller's Fueler. Hey, it's good to see you guys. I'll try to keep my eye on chat as I'm playing the game today, but I've actually never really done this with chat at the same time. So it's gonna be a little tricky. But I realized that I have a laptop, so I was like, oh, I can just put the laptop right here, and now I can use that. So today we're playing Kentucky Route Zero. It's a video game that's gotten a lot of praise. It's kind of like an adventure game a little bit. I played through the first chapter in 2014 or 2013, so it's been a long time since I played this game. But recently the final chapter came out, and everyone, there's a lot of buzz about it, and so I guess we'll be returning to it today. Now we can pick our language. I do speak Chinese. Oh, no, that's not Chinese though. That's Urban U. That's actually Japanese. But all right, let's go ahead and click hello. This is the game I wanted to play, and I'm excited to see it in action. All right, Kentucky Route Zero. That number in the top right-hand screen is my frames per second. Choose a slot to load. Blank notebook, blank videotape, or blank audio tape. Ooh. Let's do the blank audio tape. I don't know if there's a difference between them, but it's kind of neat that that's instead of file 1, 2, and 3, that's what they've got. Act 1. All right. We got a thing here is Un Pueblo de Nada, limits and demonstrations, the entertainment, and here and there along the echo. Oh, these are the different chapters. So you got so we're in limits and demonstrations, part 1. Desiree has played the first few chapters. When I found out that it hadn't been finished, excited to get back into it. All right, Act 1, Scene 1. Equus Oils. My best friend John, he actually has Equus Oils tattooed on his arm. All right. If I mispronounce anything, please let me know. All right, there we are. I assume in this truck. All right. It's like a point and click game. The truck and dog, and then I think we can walk around a little bit. Oh, and then the attendant. Talk to our dog. An old hound and a straw hat. Both have seen better days. All right, let's check out the truck. A moving truck rumbles softly to itself. Hidden on its side are the words Lisette's Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, and Curiosities. All right, so we can tell about ourselves here that we're some kind of antique shop owner, or we deal in the world of antiques. Presumably, we stopped here because we need gas. So let's go talk to the attendant. All right, so it looks like we have a difference here between the I, which is like describing the thing to us, and the text box, which will probably be chatting to the person. Joseph sits between gas pumps in a Queen Anne armchair. His hair is gray and his glasses darkened. I'm gonna do the Dungeon Master thing where I give everyone a unique voice. Joseph. Damn, did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles. I don't know, beer bottles? Whiskey? Lost a tire or something? Then spilled booze and glass all over the interstate? What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. Did I hear a dog? What's your dog's name? Conway, that must be us. His name is Homer. His name is Blue. Or just some dog. I don't know his name. Well, I mean, he came with us, right? So, alright, so we got Homer, right? It was just kind of like this high literary figure, or Blue. Just a color. We're simple. We're gonna, we'll go with Blue. Blue sounds like a sweet old hound. I used to know a dog like that. Here's some jerky for Blue. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. Alright. I've been driving all evening looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. I've got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. Well, if we've got a job to do, I don't think we can wait around for the sunset. But interestingly, Jim Dale a la Harry Potter. I think I'd rather, we got a job to do, but I actually thought it was a sunrise until just now. But I'm gonna go ahead and say the first option. Hey, I understand. You've got to do the job you're paid to do. Maybe get some rest somewhere in there. Maybe have a drink. Then back to it. There's dignity in that rhythm. So, where is it? How long you been working here? What's your rhythm like? I like that question. Oh, I just like to listen to TV. I used to do a lot of poetry on the computer, but I don't have the ear for it lately. Oh, he used to be like a hypertext author or something. That might interest Stuart. Listen, you and Blue would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood Drive is on the other side of, well, to get there, you'll have to take the Zero. And note how Zero's got like this fancy little thing behind it. It's kind of like a little ethereal or something. The Zero is a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. The basement door is back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here, take this lamp. It gets dark. Alright. Okay. And then I can turn off the light with this. Okay. The one thing that I really appreciated about this game back when it first came out is that it is just really pretty, right? This, like, if someone in the chat could help me out. What is this art style called? Like, does it have a particular name? But let's go ahead and let's head into the place. Basement. Alright. Ooh, like everything turns black and you like walk down a swirling thing. Ooh, I'm gonna let my best friends know that I'm streaming Kentucky Route Zero right now. Because my best friend, this is like my best friend's favorite game, so he's probably really excited that I'm playing. If you have any questions, chat, let me know. Also, if you know what the art style is called, that would be very useful. Alright, so we have a sign here, and we can keep moving to the left and to the right. So this is clearly like kind of an old adventure. Oh, there's basement people. Alright, let's read the sign first. A dusty, rusty sign is bolted onto the wall. These are the rules. 1. No open flames near the gasoline. No consumption of beer or sprites in the premises. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic and count backwards from 5. Strictly limit the time spent in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. Oof. That's interesting because these basement people, presumably presumably they are staying down here for more than 3 minutes, but let's talk to them. Let's look. Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers and oddly shaped dice and highway maps cover the tabletop. Looks like they're playing some kind of RPG, right? If they've got oddly shaped dice. Alright, so then let's go ahead and Emily, Bob, and the other guy, Alan. Have you seen a breaker box? Oh, sorry, I didn't know anyone was down here. I didn't know, so I'm gonna say that one. Emily to Bob. Did you hear something? Bob to Emily. No, sorry. I was looking at the rules again. It gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. Bob to Ben. So it's your turn now, right? Ben to Bob. Oh yeah, I guess so. Where'd you put that 20-sided die? I don't see it. Did you drop it? It should be easy to find. It glows in the dark. Huh, alright, so it doesn't seem like they know that we're here. Are they ghosts or are we a ghost? Alright, so let's, can I keep going past the sign here? No, okay. Can I walk past these guys? Wait, you're not allowed to have the light. Maybe now I can move past game piece. Oh, I found, oh, it's their dice. The number 5 is facing up. It's just a small piece of plastic, but has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. He places the object in his jacket pocket. Oh, they're gone. But now we can keep walking. Okay. Okay, here we go. Wonder if we can alright. It's interesting. There's like all these pipes down here. Alright, so now we're going back up. I bet you, is the sun set? Yep. Ooh, some pretty music. Let me know if the music's too loud or anything. In Disco Elysium, there's also a die marker in the game who is kind of a ghost too. I wonder if anyone has ever done research on ways in which video games include and talk about tabletop games. I know that that's something that a lot of people in our collab are interested in, but I'm unsure if that specific topic has been written about, David. There it is. Just listen to those lats whine. Yep. Well, I'd better get those directions headed to 0 if you don't mind. There are some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. I'm gonna go with that one, because they weren't even supposed to be in the basement. The basement was a big horse. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to go look at that again. In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplight was playing tricks on you, huh? Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. So, computers in the office. You're looking for Marquez. She knows the way around these roads. She'll get you to the 0. The password is, damn. I usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? Kinda long. Kinda like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. Alright, let's try to go. I want to go see this horse-shaped basement. Oh, like there's the head I see. So it's like head and then... Oh, that's really neat. This game is... this is a really pretty moment. Oh, and you can even see like there's a little tail kind of coming out of the edge here too. Nice details shown, baby. Okay, so let's go to the computer. It's like right here, right? Okay, there we go. Conway taps a key, waking the computer from its reverie. User, typing Conway, typing Joseph. Are we a liar? Well, he gave us permission to use it, right? So we'll type in his name. Password. Wheels slide loose. The stars drop away. I talked and listened to him talking. Let's do the stars drop away. Nobody saw the accident. The moon throbs. It's late. The stars drop away. The moon throbs, right? Because like the moon is you know, that makes sense to me. You just breathe road, the lights whine, it only gets later. The lights whine sound more like the guy we were just talking to, but it will only get later is good too. I'm gonna go with you breathe road. I like that. Hey, we did it. I'm pretty sure. Hey, PhD simulator. I'm pretty sure that whatever you put in here, it will. I think it will password accept, right? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Sean, baby. Shouting, how's it going there? Figuring it all out? Sure you are. Typing. Messages, address book, games, exit. Well, we need the address book. Address book. The 0, Dogwood Drive, Marquez. The advice that they gave was that we need to get to Marquez so we can get to the 0 so we can get to Dogwood Drive. So we'll go ahead and do Marquez first. Marquez Residence, 100 Macondo Lane. Head northeast on the 65. Turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. You can't miss it. Got it? Out there in the Macondo somewhere, right? Yep, that's it. Hey, look. While you were down there, I loaded that old TV of mine into your truck. I borrowed that thing from Weaver Marquez a number of years ago. Now that the power is all weird around here. Weaver's a good name. Weird over here. I can't just pick up anything but static and public access anyways. Hey, public access is nice. She was always more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna head out now. Should I say goodbye to Joseph? Sun's gone down and you, Blue, better get on that road if you're gonna make your delivery. Alright. Conway scratches behind Blue's right ear. How's it going, Blue? Take it easy, Blue. How's it going, Blue? What do you think of this place? How about a treat? How about we do have jerky, so we'll give him a treat. Here's some jerky from the gas station attendant. He's a bit odd, isn't he? Reminds me of your old man, Ira. Ooh, who's Ira? Do you miss that guy? He was a good man, a good boss. Oh, so Ira was our boss, who owned the dog. And presumably because he's a was and a miss, he's gone. I think we know that he misses him, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit that he was a good man. Oh, nice catch, PhD Simulator. Janelle, is that are you PhD Simulator? But no, that's a really good catch. That's a really good book. I love that book, but I haven't read it in a while, and I definitely wouldn't remember those kinds of details. Oh, you're probably lucky. You got to read it in the original language too, right? Or maybe, I don't know. I don't want to presume, but I have read it in English. He was a good man, a good boss. On both, nice. What do you think of this place? Take it easy, Blue. I think we'll go ahead and we'll say take it easy, Blue. All right, let's get in our car and head on out over to our next thing. Conway gets back on the road. Conway gets distracted. We've spent enough time here. I have to click X. It's really nice that our frame detector from GE Force is letting us know that we're getting 1,000 frames per second while playing this game. So we want to go north on the 65. Northeast. Whoa, whoa. Until we find the tree that's on fire. And then we wanted to turn... Oh, crap. Was it left or was it right? I think it was turn right at the... Oh, wait, can I look at my field notes? Head northeast, turn left as soon as you see the tree that's on fire. Okay, nice try, game. But we're too smart. Oh, wait, let's look at the dragonflies. The truck jerks towards the shoulder, nearly off the ward by a swarm of dragonflies. Their wings beat briefly in the headlights and disappear in the night. Alright, so now we'll head this way. Oh, we found it. We did it. I know that one of the speaking of, there's a lot of literary references in this game in general, and one of the chapters is called "The Entertainment," which is a reference to this book right here, Infinite Jest. Which is a postmodern book. It's very thick, very long. I'm right now using it as a thing to put my microphone or webcam and things on when I need to. But I really like Infinite Jest. It's a very good book, though it is very long, as its title indicates. All right, we've already talked to Blue. What does this lamp say? Looks like we're gonna have to go up this hill. A street light lights the base of a dusty path leading up the hill. And Blue's kind of following us, but he's kind of slow. What do you guys think? Should we wait for Blue and walk up with Blue, or should we just run ahead? I'll let you guys decide. And I'll keep moving up. As long as Blue... Oh, it looks like Blue isn't going to follow us up. Once we get too far up, he starts walking back to the truck. Alright, never mind. Alright, we got a farmhouse here. We got these like nice like pixely kind of fez-like trees. There's a graveyard. A family graveyard is set to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate. Nowakowski, Padilla, Marquez. I wouldn't want to have like a graveyard right next to, like in my lawn. I don't know. That'd be a little too close. Alright, let's go up the house. We got the TV in our arms too. It looks like it's a nice small TV because we can carry it with just one hand. We're got really lanky legs. Light switch? Outside. Oh, light switch. I was just thinking what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? I did not see an owl. I've never been here before. Sure, it's a nice house. I mean, you know, it's Southern nice, right? Sure, it's a nice house. I know. I like the large beams that run across the ceilings. I like to sit in the house, and I like to think of the hills and the bluffs surrounding us. Like a cradle. There used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed, and we built this one. It was very expensive, and we got quite underwater. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult, or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something in particular here? I drive deliveries. It's better than being in a ditch. I'm looking for 0. Well, you know, we're just gonna try to be nice. See you later. Other people who are bouncing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I drive deliveries. I believe it's hard times for a small antique shop. It's hard times everywhere, even out here on our little farm. My parents stopped paying the bank a while back. I shouldn't even be here, but I just stayed. I have some notebooks. I'm only a little bored. I might prefer to watch TV occasionally. Joseph says you're too smart to watch TV. I have your TV here that I think belongs to you. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep going with the nice thing, right? You know, I think that makes sense. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The 0. I know. My life goal is to be a closeted mathematician who just hangs out and gives people directions to a secret highway. Ooh. See, like, look at that. That's beautiful. Alright. So, talk to Weaver. That's not how it's supposed to look. You made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch television? Ma thought she heard ghosts. Dad thought it was radioactive. I know how to set up a TV. Dad thought it was radioactive. I know about that. He was ill, wasn't he? Mentally, I mean. Kind of cautious. Timid. Cautious, yeah, that's one way to put it. No, things just had to be a certain way. No, just expressive. I like just had to be a certain way. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised. Are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. It's time to start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the television. We never told her our name. Look closely. There's horses in the background. So it looks like we've got... Whoa. Oh, we go right past the TV. Alright, we got this old barn. Hey, wake up. You spaced out for a minute there. The picture on the TV. ... What do you keep out in that barn? I can't see the TV, so I'm gonna do the second one. Used to be tools and feed, then books. Now I think it's mostly spiders. That TV is picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think the new models are giving her some trouble. So, I just need to get to the 0. Your cousin? I'm gonna keep trying the nice option. That's my father's brother, Shannon. Or my father's brother's daughter, Shannon. We're about the same age. Well, we used to be. She's older now. She has a workshop north a ways, by the lake, right where Peonia and Wax Road meet. It's a big bait and tackle shop. She fixes TVs in the back. Do you like fishing? Honestly, I'm not convinced you should bother with the 0. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV, but I'll get you headed the right way. So it's pretty easy. Get back on the 65 heading north, then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, your arrival at the 0 is basically inevitable. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. Alright, so should we go try to meet up with Shannon, or should we go try to get to the 0? Desiree says, Shannon. Oh, Weaver's gone. Is she hiding in the stove? A disused wood-burning stove is set up in the one ash-dusted corner of the room. It's cold to the touch. But it's, you know, the sun just set. It's like dinner time. She should have been cooking for herself. Alright, can I check downstairs, you guys think? I'll give it a shot. Oh no, it doesn't. Maybe I would have had to do it while I was in there. I guess I'll go try just a sec. I just want to see if I can go downstairs. I like the little hand. It's just like 5 like straight lines. I think that's pretty interesting. Can I go down here? Oh no, you can't. You can't. I'm clicking. Don't blame me. Blame the designers of the game. To the truck. Alright. Man, Conway's just sprinting. We should keep our eyes open, especially in the dark. Ooh, there's a... Oh, whoa. I thought that was the radio. Yeah, those beats. So, in the chat, would you guys describe this as kind of like a visual novel or something like that? I'm wondering, John, do you know if they'll stop singing? Or if it just keeps looping forever? Hey, good to see you. I think you have some autonomy over like going places. Would you describe it as hypertext maybe? I'm gonna head back into the night. Alright. So our field notes. I wanna go to Shannon's workshop. I heard at least one person want to go. North a ways by the lake, right where Peonia and Wax Road meet, there's a big bait and tackle shop. So north. So I click on that. Act 1, Scene 3. LA Noir is Marquez Farmhouse. Wait. We were already. Did I mess something up? I think I just accidentally clicked on that. But I'm gonna head back into the night. Dialogue choices don't change anything. That's what I thought. Okay, so head north until you hit like Peonia Road. There's the artificial limb factory. Or no, that's not the other. That's just a factory. Well, this is Priceville Road, but we can't go any more north. Wheeler, Priceville, Grayson. We're just deciding how to build the characters. Alright, Club Run Highway, Club Run. Cherry Spring, Gap Hill. This must be what it's like to live without a GPS. Union Light. Annetta. Sunfish B Spring. So it looks like I'm it has regionalist literature. Oh yeah, because it's kind of like Kentucky-esque, right? Mammoth Cave Road, Brownsville. Uh-oh, I think I'm not lost, but I'm definitely also not on the right track. Let's look at this again, because we're back at the farmhouse. North a ways by the lake, where the Wax Road and Peonia meet. Okay. Oh, we kept going. Okay, so where's the lake? Is this a lake? I don't know. There's like some kind of like lake here. Alright, let's look at those names again. Peonia and Wax. Wax. Okay, we're on Wax. Alright, there we go. Bait shop. We found it. Genius. Conway pulls into the bait shop parking lot. Vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar, a handwritten sign reads live bait, minnows small and large for strippers or stripers, night crawlers, chips, and beer. A green flyer hangs loose from a bit of masking tape at eye level. Oh, we got a lot of conversation. The developers moved to Kentucky while making the game, and there's definitely a heavy argument for that. Because the way you traverse space, meet people, interact with ongoing narratives, but there's some overarching narrative, etc. Those kinds of things. That's what I would say. Oh, all right. All right. Let's keep going. What time is it? We still got some time. To the shop's right, a dirty parking lot sprawls unevenly into grass and then eventually trees. The bait shop is open. Let's read the flyer. Computer printed type in a bold font surrounds the clip art illustration of the TV set. The TV has eyes, arms, and legs. Its shoulders are slouched. On the screen is a cartoon expression of exhausted nausea. A hot water bottle rests against its wire antenna. TV repair, no model too old. Inquire within. We do not sell digital converter boxes. Let's enter the bait shop. Narrow aisles crowded with lures, reels, rods, and snacks divide the shop lengthwise, the entrance from the cashier's counter. The left wall is lined with churning tanks of water. Here's your text adventure. Look into the tanks, approach the counter, leave the shop. Let's look into the tanks. 3 metal tanks aren't labeled. I like how the game like doesn't visually show us, but like the sound of the aquarium got a lot louder when we clicked on that. The 3 metal tanks aren't labeled, and the water is too agitated to get a clear view of what's inside each one. The contents of the first tank are vaguely gray. The second is a muddy pink. The third is a clear but shiny silver flecks occasionally flash across the circuit. Let's look at that third one. Reach into. Oh, I thought it was just look closer. The water seems to tremble with life. Conway can't tell if his hand is nibbled by fish or massaged by the artificial current. As his eyes near the surface of the water, he can see something colorful glowing faintly at the bottom of the tank. Ooh, we're gonna be bad. We're gonna reach deeper into the tank. A tremor spreads from his elbow to his fingertips, up the base of his shoulder. His vision flickers. The water is running warm under his skin now. He has a sensation that something is about to snap. His eyes close. He lays on the rooftop, new shingles rough beneath his feet, swelling in the noon sun. He's exhausted. They must have started before dawn. Their roofing, perhaps? Yeah. His legs are sore from holding stable on the uneven surface. His wrists from breaking old sealant. His fingers from carefully lifting shingles to hammer down new ones. His boss, Ira. Ooh, so we used to work for Ira as a shingler or something. Or we were maybe shingling the antique shop. Yells from the idling truck below. He shades his eyes with his hands. A beer would be good. It's barely past noon, but he's worked a full day already. What could the harm be? Maybe a shot at the counter just to get his eyes open? Then a beer. He could offer to drive into town for lunch and stop at that place on Cumberland. The beer thing reminds me of in Shawshank Redemption, right? There's a scene on the rooftop where they've been like roofing all day and Andy gets them to all have a beer, right? Maybe this is a reference to that. Maybe not. The cashier pushes Conway roughly on the shoulder. He's been talking, yelling, maybe, but it's all an echo now. Conway looks up, his neck stiff with pain, his right palm still tingling. The cashier points to the tank, then to a few holes torn into the wall. Nail holes from which an electric sign has become dislodged and fallen into the water. He helps Conway to his feet, looks at him pitifully, and returns to the cash register. I thought, oh, Shannon's a boy. I was thinking Shannon was a girl because I have an Aunt Shannon. Narrow aisles crowded with lures, reels, rods, and snacks divide the shop lengthwise. Let's approach the counter. We've already made a fool of ourselves. A wiry cashier stands behind the register, preoccupied with a Sudoku puzzle. Ask about the workshop. Ask about the basketball game. Let's ask about the basketball game. Try to, we're having a bad time here, right? So let's go ahead and try to... He switches on the radio. An AM sports broadcast is playing, but Conway can't be sure if it's meant to answer or to drown out his questions. Uh-oh. A handwritten sign on the door behind the counter reads, TV repairs by appointment. Please consult with cashier. He knocks a few times on the door and waits, occasionally glancing at his puzzle. Remember when sports weren't canceled? Indeed. After a few moments no answer, he notices a smaller note written on the sign, reads it, then points it out to Conway. Let's read the note. Weaver, I got your message. Have left for the old mine. Don't know if I will see you there or what. Ready either way, Shannon. Do we have to go to the old mine? What? Okay, no, this is the same thing. Alright, so this is the same thing we've already done. Let's leave the shop. So we've already read all this, so that's why I'm skipping it. Drive away. So wait, where's this old mine? Let's see if we can find it in here. Zero on ramp. I think the mine is the same path to the zero. Is that right? There's a guitar player here. What do you guys think? Should we go to the zero or try to like wander and look for the mine? I want to go to the zero because I think we meet up at the mine. We're not gonna pet the dog because we have a dog to pet. We'll listen. Well, money means nothing to us. Let's put $1 in the cup. Oh, he just gives us $1 back. That's funny. So let's see. It looks like this would be the artificial limb factory, or it's a factory. Creek runs alongside the highway and turns to a dirty brick building. The grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign partially obscured by the trees reads, American Artificial Limb Factory, perhaps? Alright, well, we'll look for the mine then. We're on the Charlie Moran Highway. Hopefully we don't run out of gas. Oh, there's an on-ramp. Well, let's try that out. Act 1, Scene 4. Elkhorn Valley. Let's see, Blue, do you have any feelings? Now I brushes some dirt off Blue's hat. How's it going, Blue? Take it. We'll just take it easy. I was just curious. Yeah, just rest there, Blue. Oh, or come with. There's an entrance here. Is this not the mine? Wow, that was a short scene. Elkhorn Mine. Oh, there we go. We found the mine. You think that's Shannon? Well, we don't even need to guess. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. It's $200. Oh, so now we are Shannon. Okay. So it's $200 for 2 weeks. Yeah, it kind of is an emergency. No, it's fine. I'll figure it out. I mean, if somebody is using a brick cell phone in the middle of a mine, it probably is an emergency. Phone inaudible. That's true. I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two. But I can't trust him not to just change the lock. We'll go with that's true. Seems the least sad of these inaudible. Yes, and I appreciate that, but okay, you're right. Just never mind. I have to go, sorry. I appreciate that, but okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. I mean, I love everybody. Let's go ahead and click love you. Hey, we should raid RJ Plays when we're done here. I'll let you do that from home. It is worth noting that we're jumping into Doctors and Dungeon Masters at 2 o'clock. So, but yeah, you can go ahead and do that when we go offline. Okay, Leia? And it hangs up the phone and puts it away. I'm planning on streaming for about 15 more minutes. Stranger. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, the light was on and I'm looking for a ramp too. Okay, so now we are Shannon, we are not Conway anymore. Are you here to kick me off the property? Do you believe in ghosts? Ooh, let's do that one. Well, let's see. I do believe a place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. What about a person? Can a person be haunted? Sure, I guess a person could. Sometimes I feel haunted myself. What haunts you? Bad decisions, I guess. Wasted youth. Well, look. Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lisette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish this job. You're making a delivery to mine? What kind of stuff are you hauling? Antiques. Good stuff. Lisette has a sharp eye for the little good it's done her lately. You know, it's just one recession after another. Everybody's selling their old stuff cheap, but nobody's really buying. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. Do you keep playing as Conway and delivering this package throughout all the different acts? So I met this young lady named Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way, and so here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it's been like so far anyway with Shannon. What? Weaver Marquez, do you know her? The Zero. Is that around here? Oh, whoa, we're Conway again. Oof. We're playing both roles. We're on both teams. Weaver Marquez, do you know her? I mean, obviously this is Shannon. Conway should know that. So I guess I'll ask the other one. Never heard of the damn Zero. That doesn't sound like a real highway. But I know Weaver. I know her all my life. She is my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crushed metal everywhere, and we'd be hearing it echo throughout the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door, just come back from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal, fashioned into wind chimes. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke, and it wasn't a lie. At the time, I thought she meant it as a riddle or puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle, she's a mystery. I think that that's an interesting distinction to make between a puzzle and a mystery, right? A puzzle can be solved, right, and is designed to kind of go from like the point of confusion to the point of clarity, whereas a mystery is just we can spend any amount of time trying to understand it, but it never necessarily will make itself clear to us. So maybe the Zero is down here. So what are you doing down here, Shannon? It's interesting here that it doesn't sound like a real highway, but I know Weaver. Oh, okay. I thought she said that Weaver... Oh, no. Weaver doesn't lie. And then she tells a story of a thing that didn't come true. That's interesting. So maybe the Zero is down here. What are you doing down here? I'm interested in what she's doing. I talked to Weaver earlier this evening, too. Or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I'd been looking for. Where did you see her? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? I'm not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I know it when I see it. Not such a bad thing, you showing up. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's no place for a dog. This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled, and if we're going to go down into it, find your on-ramp or whatever else, we've got to keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. I've got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we could find a way to put a signal out ahead, do some analysis, and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Topology, okay. Sure, let's look around. Let's go ahead and let's look around. Alright, it doesn't look like I need to tell the dog to stay put. Oh wait, no, stay. Well, maybe he'll just walk over here and then figure it out. There's a PA. Can I keep? Let's try to interact with the PA, I guess. And that runs the mine's PA system. Do you think it still works? Only one way to find out. The little light on the front of it is off. I mean, only one way to find out. That's the dungeon master in me is like, yeah, let's do that. All right, give it a whirl into the PA. Is anybody down there? How big is this place? Well, this one isn't actually saying anything, so we'll go this one. Nothing. There's no power, yeah. Even if this old mine was up and running, it's tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens, coal script, you know, or script, you know. And if you want to run the fans for a bit of clear air to air up, well, you have to put a token in. My parents used to work here. So did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents work here. Let's just head into the mine and see what we see. Can we power it up? Start with power it up. I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed. Here, set up that lamp of yours and I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. Clear my throat nervously, tries to think of something clever to say, fidgets with the change in his pocket. I know what I would do. I'd fidget with the change in my pocket. I heard the speakers back here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Well, yeah. Alright, I hear you. We need to measure up the echo delay time to figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noise in the mouthpiece. Tap it, rub my finger, clear his throat. Tapping is better for this kind of thing. Ooh. Scrape a coin, knocks on the table, hums a deep tone. We'll do the deep tone. Spits, whistles, blows. I'll whistle. The tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with a cave system. Set up my spectrum analyzer, so just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mind tunnels are. Don't be shy, just say anything that comes into your head. Tell me a story about something, or what you have for breakfast today. Here's a story. I used to work in roof repair. I had breakfast with Lisette. Let's do that one, roof repair. My boss got a big job. We fixed up a church roof once. Ooh, that's really pretty, the sound. This should have taken us an hour. Seemed like a big project, but doable. Then a thunderstorm hit and it was too late anyhow. We'll do a thunderstorm. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready for us to stoop a bit. If you're probably used to it. One more test. We need to know if the air is breathable or if it's too thin, too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax and try to breathe naturally. Breathe and think about the road. Breathe and think about resting. I think the road is probably more natural for him. Breathe and remembers a moment earlier. Breathe and remembers a moment when he's younger. I feel like he's got some sort of troubledness in his past, so we'll go on. We haven't had too bad of a day. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in good shape, but keep it at it for a moment. Hot meal, cold drink. Based on the beer thing from before, I'm going to pick cold drink. Breathes and relaxes as a peal of feedback and loose rock engulfs him. Uh-oh. Act 1, Scene 6. I feel like we're like a scene ahead in terms of the numbers because we accidentally went back to the Marquez house, and that counted as an additional scene. I wonder how high the scenes count up. Alright, so we have to make a decision here, chat. Are we going to play through this next scene, or are we going to cut it off here? What do you think? They'll count indefinitely. You have 20 to 30 minutes left. Oh, that's a little long. We have another stream in an hour. And I'm on that one too. So I want to take a little bit of a break. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it at this scene. But I want to thank you guys for joining. This was really fun, and we had a bunch of people talking with me, and that was fun. And yeah, this is Lunch Quarantine Zone number 1, but there's going to be plenty more in the weeks to come as we figure this all out. So thank you for joining, and we'll be live again in 50 minutes to play Dungeons & Dragons. Bye!